Have you ever just stood and watched a really fierce storm? And have you ever wondered what actually survives? And more importantly, why? Well, today, we're going to explore this powerful strategy for resilience, and it's all inspired by one of nature's most unlikely winners. This is the bamboo strategy.
I mean, really think about that for a second. A storm is just raging. You've got these mighty oaks, right? Thick, muscular branches, standing totally rigid against the wind. And then they just snap. These powerful, intimidating trees get completely uprooted. And yet, when the wind finally dies down and the sun comes back out, that slender, almost unassuming bamboo is still there, standing. How? That's the big question we're diving into.
So, to really understand the bamboo strategy, first we have to appreciate the kind of battle it's facing and winning. It is truly a masterclass in how to survive against just overwhelming force.
Just look at this contrast. It says it all. On one side, you have the oak. It meets force with more force. It's rigid, it's muscular, and ultimately, it's brittle, it snaps. But then you look at the bamboo. It doesn't fight the storm. It literally flows with it. It sways, it yields, and it survives. Now, this isn't weakness. This is profound strategic wisdom.
So what's the first secret to this incredible resilience? Well, it's not what you see above ground. It's all about the patient, invisible work that happens completely out of sight.
Get this, bamboo is one of the fastest growing plants on the entire planet. Some species can literally shoot up several feet in a single day. It's just this explosive, almost unbelievable burst of growth. But that speed, it's a little deceptive, because it's actually the result of years of hidden work, long before a single green shoot ever breaks the surface. So what is that hidden work? What's going on down there?
Well, it's called the rhizome system. You see, for years, sometimes for many years, all of the bamboo's energy goes into building this incredibly dense, interconnected network of roots underground. It's creating an unshakable foundation. It's building stability long before it ever even thinks about reaching for the sky.
The lesson here is so clear. Growth that actually lasts is first invisible. Real strength always begins internally, with a solid foundation that maybe no one else can even see. All that quiet, patient work is what makes all the visible success possible down the road.
Okay, so once that deep foundation is set, the bamboo finally reveals its superpower, its incredible flexibility.
You know, we so often think that strength means never giving an inch, being stubborn, unmoving. But the bamboo teaches us that true resilience, it's something else entirely. It's not about being rigid, it's about being strategically flexible.
And this isn't surrender, it's all strategy. You might bend for the sake of peace, not from weakness, but from wisdom. You bend to collaborate with others, to learn something new, to survive a tough situation, or maybe just to wait for the timing to be right. Every single act of flexibility is a conscious, strategic choice. Now this is the most important part of the entire strategy. Bending has a limit. There's a critical difference between adjusting your posture and completely abandoning your purpose. Here's the distinction, laid out plain and simple. We can adjust our methods, our strategies, our temporary posture. Those things can change, but what we don't break on, what is non-negotiable, is our character, our integrity, our purpose, and our core principles. That's the anchor.
And that is the key. You see, true flexibility isn't aimless. It is anchored in that deep, foundational strength we talked about. The bamboo bows to the wind, sure, but it never ever detaches from its roots just to please the storm.
So how do we take this really elegant strategy and apply it to the very real, very messy storms in our own lives?
Think about it. In an economic downturn, a big leadership challenge, or a difficult relationship, our first instinct might be to just get rigid, to resist with brute force. But pride and ego, they're brittle. They can snap us in two. The bamboo strategy offers a much more resilient path to adapt, to be flexible, but without ever compromising who we are at our core. So, we'll leave you with this. Storms are temporary. They always pass. The real question is, when the wind has finally finished its argument with you, will you have the deep roots and the strategic wisdom to still be standing?